Everybody, this is Adam at www.hurom.com.au, and what I'm very proud to be able to bring you today, we are mid-January 2014, is the first Australian demonstration of the brand new Hurom Elite drum technology, basically second generation cold pressed juicing technology from Hurom, which has just come out. So as I've mentioned in previous videos, the classic standard design from Hurom, patented by Hurom, owned by Hurom, has been an absolute wildfire success over the last 6 years or so. They sold 7 million units last year, forecasting 10 million units this year. It's been a global phenomenon. What they have taken, as I've discussed in a previous video, is basically a great design and just really polished it and refined it. So I've been testing this new Elite, which is basically the head unit and the 45 RPM drum kit over the last month. And look, I think, you know, the first demonstration juice that I wanted to share with you, it's a question that would get asked so many times, is does it do kale? Does it do wheatgrass, leafy greens? That's what I want to be drinking. And I think, in fairness, it's one of the probably most common juices and reasons why people are going for cold pressed juices, and in particular the Hurom, is they want to start juicing greens. And so I thought it'd be best to really give you a demonstration of the new Hurom Elite juicing capabilities. What we've got here is we've got some curly kale, and probably many of you would be familiar with that. And look, I just wanted to share with you, it's not a cheat, but it's a tip. Well, it's a sort of a cheat as well, if you like. But I've just splashed a little bit of flaxseed oil on here, probably only about a tablespoon or so. And what that's actually doing is, and this has really been my ongoing tip with juicing greens for many years now, is that the oil will actually lubricate the inside of the Hurom and allow it to more efficiently and better press the green juice from what are inherently you know, quite dry leafy greens, and it also sort of stops some of the frothing. So that's what we've got there. So we've got some chopped up kale with a little sprinkle of flaxseed oil. I've put, and this is just my go-to green juice, I've got some lemon with the rind on it as well, which is about 5 to 10 times more vitamin content by all accounts in lemon rind, and it's got a really nice flavour. And then just some green apple, and like I say, that combination there is just knockout. So to our Hurom Elite, I'm going to switch it on, and first thing that you're probably going to notice is, oh my god, how quiet is this machine. I wouldn't say if this is being picked up by the camera, because there's not really much to pick up. So this is rotating at 45 RPM. There are 4 blades on there that are basically acting as the juice capture. And look, let's just start off. So we're going to put some of the kale through there now. And I've also just, you may be wondering, I'm just going to get rid of that. You may be wondering with the pulp ejection closure, so I covered that off in the previous video as well, and we've just got that closed for the moment. So that is basically applying full pressure onto the ejection, I guess. Now, you know, if I didn't see what I'm seeing now, which is basically some pulp coming out after a while, I might consider loosening that a little bit in order to let some of that fibre start coming out of the ejection side of the chute. And look, so there we go, already you know, coming out. We've got the apple there, and we're going to take a closer look at that in a minute. But in the meantime, I'm just going to keep feeding through, excuse me, making a little bit of a mess there, keep feeding through this kale. This is about half a large bunch, so I've got a fair old whack here. So I really wanted just to, again, just to show to you guys at home there, you know, how really capable this new Elite, Hurom Elite, is in juicing greens. And so just remember, we're going at 45 RPM, and in my tests that I've done over the last month, it really is noticeable that, you know, and we've always promoted Hurom as you know, its system reducing froth and heat and air through its cold press motion, but this has just taken it a step further. The overall design really does, you know, it just preserves the quality of the juice through this slow extraction process. But again, look, we're already up to, in those last couple of minutes, we have already basically almost filled the drum up. It says that there's 450 ml in there, so I'm just going to pour myself a juice from here. So now look at this. Now I'll just see if we can get a real close-up of that now. But how consistent and beautiful does that look? There is no bits, or virtually eliminated all the fibre. And I've got to say, look, I know, you know, just speaking to you guys over the years, I know that some of you like a bit of fibre in your juice, but many of you don't. I actually fall into that latter category. And look, you know, if you did want a bit more fibre into your juice, then you can always use the coarse strainer that comes with this machine, as it does with all Hurom models now. But really, you know, obviously we don't have taster vision, unfortunately, but the texture of this juice is so silky and so beautiful, and it's really, again, you can just see it really hasn't been disrupted. We've got a very slight head on there, and that's been more from just the pouring into the glass, but this has just been extracted so gently that we've just really, I think, got perhaps what is the finest domestic you know, cold pressed juice going on right here with this new Hurom. So look, I'm gonna leave it there, but I'm, as we can see, actually, I'm thinking one thing we need to just cover off as well. Let's just have a look at this. So this was basically apple and lemon, and you can just see, look, and it's just basically skin and some fibre, but it is incredibly dry. There would be absolutely no reason for me to try and put this through again and try and extract anything further out of it. It is, I would describe it as slightly damp and nothing more than that. You know, as you can see in my hands, there's no sort of liquid on there or anything like that. So very efficient extraction of the juice right there. And you know, that really, when you look at that and then you look at the juice, you can really see what an absolutely wonderful, you know, marvelous design that Hurom have come out with, and an improvement on again what was you know, already a great design. So look, that's it. It's the Hurom Elite series. We are shipping the HH Elite, which is basically this new head unit, the 45 RPM. So go and check out hurom.com.au, and we'd love to hear from you. If any questions, feel free to contact us. My name is Adam, and thanks for watching.